Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this Vision Gaming team stream of the Ibex Gaming League. I'm Doromus, and alongside me tonight is Hodge. Hodge, how are we doing?
Oh, we're doing absolutely wonderful, Daramus. It has to be said. I always love watching Vision Gaming in any tournament that I get to cast over them. I watch them in a lot of different tournaments now. I've cast them quite a few times, and they always put on a show that is for sure. I can't wait to see what they're going to cook up here in the Ibex League in today's match. And it's a pleasure to be here alongside yourself.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done a cast together, and what better way to do it than in this Swiss league? And to the viewers back home, this is a Swiss competition with 2/3 rule of 2 players must be from Swiss descent. They basically aim to create 4 divisions of all levels of Rocket League skills, with the Premier Division being the upper echelon. Over the coming seasons, they will be open to the lower divisions, as this is a trial season, basically, to show off what the Swiss scene has to offer. And there were trials of different leagues like this in the past, but the Ibex Gaming League is looking to take it into its own hands.
Yeah, definitely. And when in terms of the players playing today on the roster of Vision Gaming, we've got a little bit of information about all the players, Daramus, and who's playing, what have they been up to, because it's been a while since we've got to cover this Vision Gaming roster in a Swiss tournament. Last notably was the Vision Gaming Invitational 5, which all 3 of these players played in and won, alongside, well, if you look at Naish there, 3 times Vision Gaming Invitational champion, but very much a lot of achievements across these guys, Daramus.
Yeah, so all of them have achieved pretty good stuff in the RLCS qualifiers, but again, Naish being the standout player for Vision Gaming here at MaKi, though, really trying to put themselves in a bunch of really good accolades. You got the Geneva Esports Showdown in there, you got the Switzerland as well, winning, coming second place in a LAN event alongside sellt, so they know their place around Rocket League in different kinds of formats. Place lock and load at first place as well alongside sellt, so sellt and MaKi, a lot of chemistry together. It's whether or not though they can form it up with Naish, and you can see that it's happened with the Invitational 5.
Yeah, definitely. This roster have been playing together for a decent amount of time now in these Swiss tournaments, and like you can see, like we've gone over, they've been able to pick up quite the accolades to their names across RLCS, in their individual teams, and here in the Swiss League in those Swiss tournaments. But now we've got to sort of move over to look at the match that we're going to be looking at today, because we've got 2 incredible teams to go over. One we've already mentioned quite a bit here, Daramus, in Vision Gaming, but their opponents are certainly ones to not underestimate.
Yeah, I've been told to at least pronounce this once on stream, requested by Cass in the production booth, and Eine Bratwurst bitte is the team. I think I've nailed it. I'll take it if I haven't nailed it, or well. But yes, their side is Jacquino, Didi, and Selavi Troppi also looking to play as well. And of course, we already know the side of Vision Gaming, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting matchup. I think it might be more of a one-sided affair, but we also had players' takes on this, didn't we, Hodge?
We did. We had some players' takes on it to see what they thought of the matchup, and well, both teams. We asked one player from each team for their prediction. Tropico said, he hopes he wins. He's gone for a 3-1 or a 3-2. He knows how difficult this Vision Gaming team is, respectfully. And we asked MaKi from Vision Gaming, and his response was 3-0. We should win this. So Vision Gaming, they're not messing around. Bratwurst very much recognizing they're coming into this as the underdogs, but very, very much still confident in their gameplay, and we'll have to see what they're able to do on the pitch here, Daramus, as we get ourselves into the match. And well, hopefully we will be able to start this game when all the players are in and we're ready to go.
Yeah, indeed, and it wasn't just a 3-0 from MaKi. He sent a gif with a brush and a sweep. He is confident this is going to be a 3-0. So yeah, we are just waiting for the players to get on the pitch. In fact, I'm going to give them the go as we have a best of 5, I think it is, on our hands. So there will be a winner. There is no such thing as a draw in this league, I'm pretty sure. So it's just a fight to first of 3 games, and kickoff will be underway here for this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, who likes a draw? Come on, we've got to settle and find a winner. And at the end of the day, that's what we're going to be doing here in the Ibex League. Already some early offense and pressure coming through from VisionGaming as they look to pick up the first one, but so far been denied. Naish, though, is going to take to the sky, find that reset. To the backboard it goes. MaKi next up on the challenge. And oh my goodness, he's just gone and done it. MaKi's dunked it instantly off the mark.
Yeah, Chobiku missing that one on the backboard, and MaKi, well, that is a lower bound dunk there, making it 1-0 to VisionGaming. A very good start from the boys in orange, and for us in the team stream, sellt will get us underway for kickoff number 2, and Naish looking to slaughter through this defense. Fakes out one, gets a drop down, finds the post, and can MaKi finish it? Not quite, sellt up high.
Yeah, not quite sent up high, and it's looking a little bit difficult here for Bratwurst to hold on to any sort of place in this game, and they're going to have to fight for it. sellt from the ceiling, not really able to find much of an angle, not having a lot of boost to make any play, so it will filter back out, but only for a second as the challengers come in thick and fast. Tropical now trying to find a way out of this situation, and maybe they have, but Naish is going to backflip and send it right back into that half of the field. VisionGaming are just styling on him, it was what it feels like, and that shot just sort of delayed for a second but comes back into the action, and well, VisionGaming continue to see the ball in that half of the field, and I think for the first time this game we have the ball into the orange side of the field.
We do indeed. It's only taken a minute 20 for this to happen, but Naish will quickly eviscerate any sort of hopes for this Bratwurst side and will be sent back into the mid. sellt is there. MaKi upfield, look for a redirect, but Jackie was there to block that one out. sellt leaving it. Naish with a tap onto the backboard, and Didi will carry this downfield. Full tank of boost to work with. Tries to get a drop down, but Jackie managing to tip that one wide. MaKi now on the backboard. Limited boost, but still 1-0 to VisionGaming.
Yep, still 1-0 for the time being. 50 there on that side wall. sellt trying to land on it, but not able to. Didi popping it up, and MaKi should be able to get there in time. It's hit over to this side wall once again, but I think VisionGaming are quite comfortable. They're quite confident, and why wouldn't you be in this scenario? They've had Bratwurst in a vice grip chokehold, it feels like, for the entire game, but hang on a second, as things got a little bit too out of hand. It's just down the other side of the field. It's into the back of the net, and it's Bratwurst with a response.
Didi managing to pinch it low, basically saying, hold my sausage, as it becomes 1 apiece here on the scoreboard. 2 minutes 46 left to go, and that's come from nowhere, to be honest. VisionGaming having all the possession, all the pitch domination, it must be said, but sellt now in a 1v1 situation will go for the air dribble bump, doesn't quite work out. Didi sending that one up, and in a dangerous position. Naish trying to go for a solo play, but was challenged immediately there. MaKi with a attempt at something here, a nice little 50. In fact, Jackie 50'd again. Naish though on the rotation back could have beat that ball a lot quicker and could have provided a bit more of a threat here.
Yeah, well, talking about providing a threat, Bratwurst are now looking like they're going to be sort of threatening on this side of the field, but no, MaKi's controlled it perfectly, and Tropical are going to get beat to that ball. Naish, fast as lightning this time around, and VisionGaming once again in this offensive half, not able to do anything with it. The defense for Bratwurst has been, you know, pretty exceptional, to be fair with you. Think about how much pressure has been coming in, but now it's a double tap attempt, drop down, not a teammate in sight, and it's going to be filtered back out to this orange side.
It's nice to see guys at this level who are competing in day 2 of our LCS struggle to hit a double tap. It gives me a sense of hope.
Yeah,
a sense of, you know, rejuvenation in this game, realizing that it's not actually that difficult. And well, Naish will send that to the backboard, tries to go for a double tap of his own, but is blocked well by Didi again. And yes, credit to this defense. Fantastic save there again by Troppy, and this Bratwurst side doing everything they can to prevent this ball from falling into the back of the net.
Yeah, Naish controlling this slowly, just trying to get it over to MaKi, who's got the beat out. Now looking for another, looking for the finishing blow, but Tropical stays poised and positioned on that goal line, but it's not enough to stop Naish, and that is the second goal locked in for VisionGaming.
Yeah, panic stations on the back line. Tropical, lack of boost. Naish finding that top left corner, and it's just just painful at that point. You have no other defender there to back you up. One was just a bit too far away. I think it was Jackie at that point in time. And well, you have conceded here, but good news for VisionGaming. sellt dribbling there past the net. Tropico picking that one up immediately, and MaKi will be there to clear that one away. They do hold the lead now, and final 60 seconds left on the clock, and VisionGaming looking to try and seal this one. It hasn't been the most comfortable game. Like, yeah, they've managed to get forward, but they haven't managed to tuck away anything. It was one quick counter attack from Bratwurst, and we could see something similar to wrap up this game, but a touch by MaKi preventing forward play. Tropico, though, will get a beat on one, gets a beat on two, and Naish getting a save on the goal line. Can Jackie find this? Passes it down, and it's...
Oh, no.
It's wrapped up. That was an opportunity, and they've absolutely squandered it themselves.
Yeah, but now the opportunity might start to brew again. Oh my goodness, the placement's perfect. There's a tied game. Bratwurst looking to take us to overtime.
I spoke too soon, and this is common in Daramus commentary law. It happens all the time. I speak, and a goal goes against me. It's absolutely painful, but here we are. 2-2, all level, 23 seconds left. We could very well be going to overtime, but this charge forward by Bratwurst, they find a new sense of life. Immediately close down Naish with a pass, and sellt should be finding the back of the net. Has a second opportunity, but Jackie with a save. Naish is back. He's going to have to be patient. Does well to get rid. 5 seconds left then. One last opportunity for VisionGaming to wrap it up in regulation. It's popped up high. Can they get a bump? No. Tropico gets a touch. Naish up quick. Fakes it down. MaKi's there. And I lag for a little bit, but we do go to overtime.
We do, and well, this is a bit more of a closer game than a lot of people probably thought, but let's see who's going to get the first of the series over the edge. Tropico looking to take that shot, but blocked away there by sellt, who's playing every 50 under the sun so far. Naish to just try and stall a little bit of time, but there's no time to be found when Tropico is barreling it down your defense. Now, VisionGaming look to turn it around, but just off of that crossbar it goes, and well, nothing to show for it just yet.
I don't know what that noise was. I think I left a dog toy squeaker there. My voice just went about 37 octaves. I'm not even sure if my microphone picked it up, but that was a close opportunity by VisionGaming. Naish with the redirect up high. Did he have to get there? It's an own goal! It's an own goal, and that's how we wrap up this game one. Sure. All right, then. VisionGaming take the victory. Guns blazing. We can celebrate that one perfectly fine.
I've got no words, but yeah, VisionGaming game number one, taking the win over Bratwurst in this first game of the best of 5. That's certainly a way to win it in overtime, but you know what, if that's what we're expecting for the rest of the series, Daramus, then so be it. Absolute chaos.
Yeah, definitely some entertaining Rocket League, it must be said. 5 goals in one game, 3-2, and an overtime. We've really been spoilt. Absolutely, it must be said. And, well, hopefully, yeah, it is the same for the rest of the series, but it could be quite a quick one if VisionGaming take the second, because they will have, they just have pitch domination, and that's what we're seeing here, is control. Yes, they've managed to concede some goofy goals, but so did Bratwurst in overtime, so who's really losing here?
Well, we'll find out who's gonna lose game number 2. That's for sure, and we'll get that started. But yeah, game number 1 certainly going the way of VisionGaming. You know who is winning though, Daramus? The viewers are winning right now, because I think a lot of people, including us, expected this to be quite the one-sided game, and well, that first game proved that this could be quite a close affair. So we'll see. We'll get into game number 2 and find out who is gonna put their best foot forward here in the next match. To the kickoff we go, and we'll see if we get any early drama here on the kickoff goal. Naish has this ball under his control, but VisionGaming, Daramus, already looking right back in the action straight off the kickoff.
Yeah, trying to find that top left corner was MaKi there, but it's sent back the other way, and we know a threatening the counter-attack is that finds the back of the net. There was no challenge for it. Tropico just had a free shot, and I think VisionGaming thought it was going to rattle that crossbar, but no, unfortunately not. 1-0 to Bratwurst after 15 seconds. We knew the counter-attack was strong. That's just pathetic.
Yeah, VisionGaming just got cinema VIP tickets with popcorn at the ready to watch that goal go in. But let's see if this pinch is going to be any more effective. No, it's just passed over to Tropico. sellt over to this back wall, and VisionGaming certainly bringing out the mechs here to try and get this sent downfield a little bit. Back out to the mid it goes, but under the spell of Tropicu, the challenge has to come through, and it will. sellt making that connection, but 50 has to be found there once again, and it is. VisionGaming having to retreat a bit more than they'd like.
Yeah, I think they should rebrand themselves to We Got Offensive VisionGaming. Because right now the defense not really holding up too much, but as I say that, my point was almost perfectly proven. As MaKi taps on back, Naish there to pick up the pieces, will carry it forward, looks for a flip reset pass inside, and that's a great bit of vision there. And MaKi finding the left-hand side of the net, and as I said, we got the offensive vision. 1-1.
We did, and maybe some glasses needed for Bratwurst on the other side of things. Specsavers might be the prize for the loser at the end of this series, but who is it going to be, as this game is going to be tied up here, Daramus? sellt already pre-jumping that one, ready for anything for VisionGaming, with DD looking to win that over MaKi. Back out it goes. Naish to this ball, just to slow things down here a little bit while his teammates sort of rejuvenate their resources. Double commit here, rare double commit from VisionGaming, and I mean the demo's coming through to really put a stop to any counter attack that may be found, and already right back on the offense. Double tap, lock it and load it. MaKi's got it to 2.
You just knew as soon as that backboard was free
Oh,
and
yeah.
that ball bounced back. You just knew it was going to be a goal, didn't you? MaKi finding that one. It was a perfect tap off the backboard. Very solid execution on the double tap. Bratwurst, well, they're down again, but we know how they just like to randomly come back. Naish 50ing everyone on the pitch here as this kickoff gets underway. Well, can't do much more with that one. It's loitering in the midfield. sellt with a clear into blue half. Tropicu just carrying this downfield. Doesn't get past MaKi, but it's a good pass to DD, and DD towards that corner wall. sellt with a long clear, and we are playing a bit of ping pong at the moment. Ball ended up back and forth across this pitch.
DD going to be taking that up. MaKi puts it to a stop immediately. Takano trying to do what he can, but VisionGaming continuing this offense, continuing this charge, continuing to read every single play. It's a lovely read there from Naish, but MaKi's a little bit too far back to make an impact. Speaking of making an impact, let's see what sellt can do. Just to throw it on the back wall and really just keep on draining away the resources of Bratwurst there. A little bit of a fake there, not able to follow it up. The resources on the side of VisionGaming starting to drain away. They've got to keep this pressure up, keep this pressure going, and it's exactly what they're doing. But they've got to be careful of that counter-attack, and I think they're starting to learn from their mistakes, Daramus.
Yeah, they're starting to slow down their attack a bit more as well on the way forward. While that has its disadvantages, that counter-attack immediately on the back. Yeah, again, proven wrong. Was it 2-0 to VisionGaming, and my luck with commentary? Naish finding the back of the net, 3-1. I'm just gonna shut up, I think. Yeah, then I'm just gonna disappear now for the rest of the game.
Don't say the word slow down when Naish is in the server. It doesn't happen.
That's completely valid, to be fair. Yeah, I can't argue there.
But anyway, VisionGaming 2-goal lead. Can they continue to stretch that a little bit further? MaKi looking like he's going to get the read on that one, but Takano waits for it and sort of buys his time just a little bit. And well, Bratwurst, they've got all the time in the world to work with, but VisionGaming looking to spin things on its head. Naish looking to go the whole way, but did he? A pretty easy save there to come through, and well, let's see if it can be the same on the other side. No, it will be DD who picks up the second for Bratwurst. And well, Daramus, it seems to be the case that constantly you might think this is about to just flip into a very one-sided game, but Bratwurst keeping it close.
Yeah, you gotta love the crabby attempt at a dribble there from DD that just ended up working out. 2-3 on the scoreboard, and DD will continue carrying this forward. Up high, drop down, tries to play off the ceiling. Will not get to that one. Troppy tries to get 50 on 2. No, not happening. Completely denied in the air there, and DD carries this back down. sellt ups it up high, and Tropical will leave it for teammate. Tropical will be there to drop another 50. VisionGaming held back a little bit here. It's good for Bratwurst, but Naish is there waiting patiently on that backboard. That's a mistake. Can anyone capitalize? No, sellt with the clear. Tropicu back towards that one. Cleared away though, 50 seconds left. Bratwurst, they are still trying here to equalize and potentially take us to another overtime.
Yeah, they are, D. Let's see what he can do. Just slot it top corner, my word. Kept everyone on Vision Gaming guessing. And at the end of the day, Didi, I mean, just has it. At the end of the day, you have it or you don't, and he absolutely does.
Yeah. Okay, now that wheel should be a bike. It's either in the net or it isn't. 3-3. It is all level again. Vision Gaming, they are just leaking goals here in this series. MaKi will send this up high to try and end this one in regulation. Naish off the backboard, rattles it again. MaKi's there on good rotation. Troppy managing to close them down immediately. But again, the threat from Vision here to get the ball into dangerous areas. But it's just not happening for them. Naish sends it back the other way. Didi sends it up high now, and sellt has time. Up high, off the ceiling, flip reset, there if needed. Tropicu taps someone towards the backboard, final 10 seconds then. MaKi up high, tries to go for another double tap, but there was backboard defense. Naish tries to send this one back in the mid. That's a great clear by Zaki, and we are going to overtime in game number 2.
Yeah, and into overtime we go, and well, Didi gonna be the one to try and pounce through it. Hang on a second, everyone's jumping, no one's hitting, and well, oh my goodness, what is happening here? How has that one gone in? Didi somehow able to slot it, but Vision Gaming looked like a swarm of bees.
Swarm of bees? Yeah, sure. That was 12 seconds. That was absolute. If I'm going to be honest, it was a shit show. The ball going everywhere, the players didn't know what to do, and it just, yeah. 4-3, okay, fine. We'll equalize the series score. It's alright. I don't care. I'm here for a long night. Vision Gaming will take it anyway. I'm not on podium. You are.
I thought we were here for a good time, not a long time, but it seems that you know, that narrative might have changed, and well, Bratwurst looks to push us the distance as they equalise the series 1-1 here, Daramus. When we talked to Tropicu before the series, and he said prediction 3-1 or 3-2. He wasn't quite sure. Well, he might have the 3-1, but you know, I'm sure they don't want the 3-2. But well, we'll see how it's going to go for them. I think already showing us that they're performing, you know, a bit more than we definitely expected them to. But Vision Gaming, let's see if they can close it out, get it over the edge, and start to come online here as we jump into game number 3.
It's game number 3. It is a best of 3 on the pitch, and Bratwurst having that momentum heading into this one. You gotta think, Vision Gaming, they got to tighten up in their defense, man. I can't even explain what happened in that kickoff. I'm not even gonna. We're just gonna move on. We're just gonna get game 3 underway, and Tropicu trying to get it started immediately. Shaki faced the completely wrong way, trying to get a pass across the Didi. Works out, Shaki going by themselves. MaKi with a terrible touch, and Didi makes it 1-0 to Bratwurst.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, there's not really much you can do here there if you're MaKi there. You've not really got a lot of boost. You've just got to try and touch it out to that corner, but it's difficult to do that when you've got people challenging you from all angles. And first goal over to Bratwurst there. Let's see if Vision Gaming can maybe cook up a little bit of a response here, and hopefully quickly. But sellt trying to play that 50. Naish need you to get on the end of it. It drops down over to that corner. MaKi from this corner trying to get it a bit further down field. Didi back over to sellt, who drops it over to Naish, trying to find that bouncer, but not able to find that either. It seems like Vision Gaming it's not quite connecting for them.
Well, we had the offensive vision. We've lost the vision. Is now their new brand, because right now they cannot. We can't find the net at the moment. Sellt with a pass inside, but surely is it here? No, Naish not finding it. Gets 50'd once more, and Jackie will send that downfield. Tropicu with the flip reset tries to find the net. Will not happen. Sends it wide instead. Jackie with another attempt. Naish closing that one down. Tries to get a pass inside. It does work out. MaKi's there. It's saved by Naish. No, no.
Oh my goodness, what is happening? What is happening? To the other side we go, it's crossbar bound, and well, it's kept out again here for Bratwurst, but VisionGaming, things just look, it just looks scrappy, to be completely honest with you. But back in it goes over to sellt. Naish now jumping for it, backboard, looking for the double. It's routine, but it works, and VisionGaming are on the board.
Yeah, I don't care if it's another double tap. Score as many as you want, please.
Yes,
for my
please
sake, for our sake.
For us not having to come up with more questions for the interview.
Yeah, like, what happened there? Why have you lost this series? Get a grip of yourselves. That's a great save by sellt on the goal line. We'll continue to carry it forward, but DD closing that one down. Good at read on the flick there, and MaKi popping that one up high. Can he get another touch? 50. It's going to be an awkward bounce here. sellt trying to get a touch. Will find the shot. Tropicu with a save on the backboard. Naish cutting up MaKi there, but MaKi had no boost to work with, so it was the right call in the end. Demoed in the process, though. There was a potential opportunity for Jackie to get a redirect there, but sellt carried this downfield. A bump play was looking interesting, but they just couldn't make it connect. They try in different ways to attack this side now.
Yeah, well, 2.5 minutes still left. sellt up for it to that sidewall, looking to try and find a read, but no one can read, it seems. And Tropicu now looking to try and give himself some vision at this other side of the field, but Naish is there to save things away and stop the danger from prolonging any more. Tropicu, not a lot of boost. Oh, sorry, my game's lagged. He's picked up 100, never mind. But MaKi's already in the air and challenging. And, well, I mean, it's all about who's going to break this deadlock. This series has been so back and forth the whole time. And, well, I mean, chance has gone to waste for both sides across the board throughout this series so far. But who's going to be the most consistent?
Well, MaKi pops it up high here after a 50 with DD, and Naish couldn't find the angle on that ball. Just traveled a bit too far away from him. MaKi up high, but DD up higher. Manages to rattle that off the ceiling. sellt now will have time to control this one. Gets a flick. This is a set for a flip reset. There it is. Flip reset activated. Tries to find the back of the net, but DD, lack of boost, manages to get there, and Tropicu get in the clear. 90 seconds left here, and we are still one apiece. Surely we can't have a game 3 overtime. We can't have 3 overtimes back to back. That's really spoiling us if that's the case. But Naish, flip reset, beats out 1, beats out 2, finds the back of the net, and that is an absolutely world-class goal.
It absolutely is, from the world-class man himself, finding a world-class goal to put VisionGaming up into the lead. And, well, the star player in terms of results in his career of Rocket League, showing us why he has those here on the pitch today. But how much more can they find, and can they hold on to this lead even, is my question at this point. But over to this sidewall and to the back wall it goes. VisionGaming just trying to stop this pressure coming through, but they're going to have to work for it. They're going to have to put in a lot of effort, because here come the challenges. Here comes Tropicu, and there, thankfully, is MaKi to put it to a stop.
You do the great intercept though, and sellt up high. Struggling for boost, manages to work with it. Gets a good 50 and pick up the 100. No longer struggling for boost. Will continue charging down. There's a pass inside. MaKi, not the best touch at all. Off the tires, it has to be said. A pass inside. sellt off the backboard. Jackie was not going to get there. Naish, you have to challenge. Not going to come. MaKi send it back the other way, but this is good stuff from Vision now. They're keeping the ball in the offensive side. And Naish, I don't even know how he managed to get that on target, but it was a registered shot. It's cleared now the other way, and this is dangerous for Vision. We know how they are at dealing with a counter, but Naish says no, carries it forward, does get the flip, but it doesn't matter. Blocked away. Final 10 seconds here. Hodge, take it away.
Yeah, well, sellt to the ceiling, looking to try and see what he can do, but not going to be much. It's back over into the possession of Bratwurst. Maybe one last attack for them, but MaKi brings it to ground, and VisionGaming are going to close out game number 3 here. Daramus taking the lead in the series with a 2-1 scoreline, and, well, claiming match point.
Yes, breaking the overtime curse as well. They managed to do it in regulation, and Bratwurst, to be fair, they were still trying. 5 shots there to 9, never mind. Yeah, it was a bit of a shock disparity there. I thought they had more. I'm clearly just not with it today, but Tropicu taking a minute, and so is Naish, to discuss this game. Obviously, being match point for VisionGaming, Bratwurst are not going to be too happy with that one, but Naish again performing. 2 goals in that game to his name. Didn't mean to rhyme. Call it a crime. We head to Utopia Coliseum. I don't know, I can't rhyme Coliseum with anything. I'm not Eminem. We move to game 4.
Yeah, we move to game 4, and who's gonna put the scores on the doors first? I don't know. That was awful. That was such a bad attempt.
Up in the bars, we're playing balls with cars.
Well, game number 4 certainly underway, and we'll see who. I'm not going to even bother to try it at this point. Back it goes over to the side of VisionGaming. They're looking for a control, but the control so far in this game has been snatched out of their hand. Can Naish reclaim some sort of grip on it? Back over it goes. It looked like he was just trying to back pass that to his teammates, but his teammates weren't quite ready for it, and well, now they are, but still back it goes over to the VisionGaming side of the field. Hang on a second, the net's wide open. What has happened there?
Well, Stroppy getting a pass to Jackie. Jackie finding the open net. Yeah, nothing much more to say there. Bratwurst 1-0, 30 seconds, and again, another quick counter-attack from this Bratwurst side. It's getting annoying now if you're a VisionGaming enjoyer. Yeah, it's always the counter-attack, but Naish is always there to provide some spectacular view, and that is a demo to open up the play. MaKi, though, with no boost to work with, will just trundle towards this ball, give it a bit of a love tap, and it's back the other way. Seltt, the ceiling, Tropical up high. Naish will get a touch, and there is potential opportunity if he get that drop down. He does get the drop down, tries to find the angle himself. There was no way. I refuse to believe he tried to find the angle himself. MaKi just couldn't get the touch. Still 1-0.
Still 1-0, but now what can sellt do? Has a free ball, has a lot of space and all the time to work with in the world, but not quite on target, and it's going to be swept clear of the goal. But now it's back over to this backward once again. MaKi this time is going to have a go. It's everyone just having a go at these solo aerial plays, but the difference this time is it's an early challenge to meet them and stop it dead in its tracks. Now Naish, what can he do? Trying to play that 50, but the players have gone walkabout. The squishy save has to be pulled out there, and it's Naish once again on this side. Well, trying to bait the defender out there on that challenge. He's able to do it, find the bump as well, and I mean, yes, they're at a deficit, but VisionGaming playing this attack pretty well.
They are indeed. That was looking at a redirect attempt off the corner wall. Tropical read the situation well. MaKi up off the sidewall will continue going forward. Rifles it towards Jackie, and Jackie backflipping off the backboard. Just in a bit of a panic moment. Pass inside. Naish with a shot. Finds the bottom right corner. And we're level here with 2 minutes 55 left to go after what felt like a minute, maybe even a minute 10 of just VisionGaming pressure.
Yeah. An equalizer found. VisionGaming giving themselves an opportunity, taking an opportunity. 3 minutes left on the clock. What's the next chapter in this story? It might just be one of Bratwurst. How? I don't know, but it's happened. It's kickoff goal. It's Zacherno, and well, sellt not able to get there somehow.
You can't keep getting away with this. As another Jackie goals finds an open net. Demo on kickoff. Sellt carries this. We have an open net of his own. Fakes it out, leaves it for Naish, but that is a double commit to save that ball. Will leave the defensive rotation awkward if MaKi can counter quickly. Not quite, but the boost levels are dire for Bratwurst at the minute. Sellt with a pass inside. MaKi wasn't there for it, and it's a long clear now. The ball resets. Jackie not finding the touch. Thank the Lord for that, because you know he would be finding the back of the net, but Troppy's going to be there instead. 3-1. It's falling apart a little bit here for VisionGaming. They're going to need to get themselves back in this one, because this is game 4. You don't want to be losing this. You head to game 5 with momentum completely away from you.
Are we going to have to start being, like, forgetting this is a team stream and start being nice here to Bratwurst? Because it's going to be a bit of an awkward interview if we go to interview Bratwurst and they watch the VOD back and find out we've just been talking shit the whole game. So might have to start being a bit nice to them here, but MaKi up for that challenge, looking to try and keep on going, but no, it's 50 back over to that corner, and well, seltt's going to have a go now. 2 minutes left on the clock, so let's be honest, there's still more than enough time for VisionGaming to get back here into this game. But, I mean, they've got to start putting the pieces together, because it's been a defensive masterclass from Bratwurst, and also a counter-attack masterclass.
Now, I can imagine Trophy walking up, right? And I just be like, hey, buddy. How's it feel dunking on our players, pal? You really enjoy finding those open nets, huh? Please, Vision Gaming, take this for us. Naish, do something. Yes, it's a beat on one. seltt is there. No! What a great touch. What a great touch. You know, there was an opportunity. Didn't take it. It's fine. Minute 15. 2 goals down.
What a my goodness. Yes! Let's go! Bratwurst!
Wait, fucking shit.
Let's pretend we scored a... No, never mind. Well, anyway, 1 minute left on the clock. Let's see what Vision Gaming have got left in the tank here before we go to game number 5. And, well, you can't say that we haven't had an absolute cinema series at the end of the day.
The next time we score, we're going to celebrate like it's the World Cup final. MaKi carrying this one downfield, gets a beat out on one, essentially, as sellt picks up the pieces off the backboard. Naish! No! Save on the goal line by DD. I was getting my hopes up. My hopes were crushed like a Frankfurter in a fryer, I suppose. I don't know. I'm making this stuff up on the spot. sellt doesn't find the net, sends it wide. MaKi up high, and this will just be a consolation at this point. But anything will do. Just give us some momentum heading into game number 5. And that's a good save by Naish. But who else would it be? Of course it's Naish. He's just everywhere on this pitch. He's currently got
everywhere
his team
but the back of the net
right now. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's hope that can change here. Just give us something to scream about. Come on, Vision Gaming. But over to this centre it goes. sellt, he's up for it. He's got it on the backboard looking for the double, but no, it's taken away. And it will not matter. But let's see if anyone can give us some magic, anything to scream about. Oh my goodness, no. It's taken away. And we have game at number 5.
Bratwurst, please. I'm going to need a lobotomy after this game.
Kasalian, can we start prepping the questions for Bratwurst, please, just in case?
Please. Like, we've only got questions for Vision, I'm pretty sure, but it's fine.
No, we make these questions up on the spot every single time, I promise you.
Oh yeah. There's nothing going on in the background. Ignore us. We're going.
Nothing is scripted at Vision Gaming
now. Yeah, no. This is completely off-piece. I don't have a script right in front of me right now.
Do you not? Mine says Vision Gaming's winning the next game, but I don't know. It's just me.
Oh yeah, I mean this is far from the sweep, isn't it? That MaKi so confidently said all that time ago. Thanks for getting our hopes up and then stamping on them.
Well, I want my dinner, so let's see who's going to close things out here in game number 5 as we don't waste any time and jump straight into it. And, well, to the kickoff we go here, Daramus, and, well, already it's looking like an absolute shit show, to be completely honest with you. People missing the ball, people playing things slow. What is going on? There's fakes all over the place, and, well, this is the game number 5 of absolute shithousery that we needed today.
DD holding it, just going to Kirby, I suppose. Just got absolutely faked out and sent to a different dimension. Naish.
Oh, what is going on here?
50. The ball just like orbiting around players here. MaKi, we head into Champions Field, and this is what happens in Champions Field sometimes. Players just like, they just throw kitchen sink at it, and then they proceed to throw the kitchen, the living room, and the entire house. But Naish, throwing himself at everything there, gets a flip reset beat on one, and sellt gets a 50 as well. It's probably high. MaKi now up again, trying to start the boost resource. Gets a beat. Surely there's something. Naish with the ground manages to find it 1-0.
Well, we may have forgotten to throw the sweeping broom at them here, but we might certainly throw the dustpan and brush and clean it up in game number 5. 4 minutes still left to go, and I've just looked at Daramus trying not to spit his water out there on the camera. But first goal secured here for Vision Gaming. Let's see if Bratwurst can find something. No, they're taken off the pitch, and they won't have an opportunity.
Yeah, then Tropicu off the sidewall, sellt pass inside. DD, mistake, sellt with a pass inside, but Naish can get to that one. It was immediately blocked out. Very confident touch from the Bratwurst player there, and DD keeps it going. Lack of boost. sellt with a pass to Naish. Naish off the back, but will it be a follow-up? Not quite. Tropicu there to recover. 90 seconds played here, still 1-0 to Vision Gaming. This could have been wrapped up so long ago. Here we are in Game 5, stressing about who's going to finish this series and who's going to come out on top.
Yeah, well, 3 minutes still remaining. And still very much chances here for Bratwurst to win it, but let's see. It's going to be dropped down there. And MaKi looking to try and play for that 50. Wasn't confident in the catch, but MaKi sort of levitating around this side wall. It's going to be Naish who takes it into his own hands. Bump comes through, but here's the double commit to put that to a stop. Bratwurst, the defensive masterclass once again. But, well, VisionGaming look to have this attack under some sort of control. But maybe Bratwurst just want to pass it over to their opponent. Maybe seltt wants to dunk it. Maybe not. Maybe he's not feeling like scoring goals today, I guess.
seltt, what are you doing, buddy? You could have made that 2-0. No? Naish?
Well, we'll interview him and find out.
Hey, buddy, that was that in Game 5, huh? You're a wide open net. No, it didn't happen. Jackie, though, trying to send this forward. Please don't equalise. Thank you, Naish. Good clear. 2 minutes 10 left. And the ball's heading back towards our net. Get rid of it. Thank you. Cheers. Appreciate it. 2 minutes left. 1-0. Hodge, please spare me.
Oh, honestly, I'm in the same situation, to be completely honest with you. But, I mean, let's see. Does someone want to decide to score a goal? Does someone want to decide to hit the ball? Do we want to stop faking things? There are a lot of questions that have to be answered here. It's not the usual ones, but up in the skies that ball goes. seltt going to drop it down. Feeling nice and passing it over to Bratwurst, but back we go down to the other side of the field. seltt mitten the 50. Naish just trying to stop the oncoming barrage from Tropicu. But Bratwurst, let's see, that's an infield pass. I can't see anything because of a demo. And, well, it looks like it's being cleared away, but I didn't see what happened.
Oh, my goodness, what a shot from seltt.
Oh.
But Naish again off the backboard. The double taps are coming in thick and fast from VisionGaming. It's not going to be here. I'm just going to pass it about, try and open up this play. Tropicu will send that back the other way. Please. Please don't get another counter-attack goal here. I'd be in a lot of pain. seltt does well. Sends it up high. And that's a misplay by Tropicu. Seltt will capitalise on this. Sends it downfield. Naish is up. Naish has the backboard touch. And MaKi's going to be there. The net's wide open because the players of Bratwurst just shat themselves in net. There was panic stations. That ball came flying at a rate and knots. Didi couldn't get there. Jackie tried the in and out and just didn't happen for them. 2-0, and that brick was definitely kissed as VisionGaming sent it through the window of Bratwurst.
I feel like we're not done here. I feel like there's still an own goal brewing somewhere in the next 45 seconds. But
Not even both, Hodge. Okay, I ain't having this.
Well, we'll see. There's still 40 seconds to go. Anything can happen, right? And, well, Naish is apparently just going to pre-jump that and score it. I mean, we weren't feeling like scoring goals in the first, you know, couple of minutes, but, I mean, seltt wasn't feeling like scoring goals. MaKi and Naish, thankfully, are here to save the day.
I might ask him what brand his microwave is, because he's just radiating excellent Rocket League energy right now. 3-0, we are up here, and seltt sending that one towards the backboard, goes for it himself again, but MaKi's there, and the goals are just, yeah, it's heads in the sand for Bratwurst.
This is horrible, right?
No, it's not. 22
it's
seconds
not.
left, and Bratwurst, they've overcooked it, they've burnt it, and they've absolutely thrown dishwater on top of that as well.
That must be quite a disgusting sausage at this point.
I'd make a comment, but I'm trying to be careful here with the free will I have on this cat.
Well, 10 seconds left, and well, seltt trying to find a fifth, but realistically, this is all said and done. And well, like you say, the overcooked sausage of Bratwurst has come to an end. It's overcooked. It is gone. It is incinerated, and VisionGaming, well, they maybe took a bit of a detour to Specsavers, but they ended up finding the glasses that they were looking for and take the series in a 3-2.
Indeed, and well, that's what we want to see. We are VisionGaming Team Stream hosts, and quite frankly, I can sit back, relax, and enjoy this victory until we bring in one of the players for an interview, and we can enjoy it with them as well. That is a best of 5 that I never want to see again. you're gonna wrap this up so much sooner. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. 3-2. We'll take it. I think we're would be second in the league as it stands. I'm not quite sure. I feel like the league table just didn't update when I was looking at it. There was meant to be another game played. Didn't happen. There was one that was actually played, and it was My Insanity versus Sight of Seraph, who won 3-0. So it was a shock result there. But yeah, we'll take it. That puts us at least in the top 4 for now. It's a good start for the boys.
It is. It's a good start for them. You know, I'm kind of happy we went to Game 5 in a way, because now we have like something to talk about at least at this point when we're waiting for the interview. And I guess that means that you know, it's better than just a sweep where we'd be like, oh yeah, Daramus. So did you enjoy the goals that were scored here? Did you enjoy watching that ball be put into the back of the net? Oh yeah, I did. It was pretty cool. And then just us sitting here looking at the screen for the extra 3 minutes while we wait for the players to get in the interview. But no, we had quite the back and forth series, and it's really good to see. But you know, in terms of the quality that we're seeing in the Swiss scene now, it's only getting better and better, right? When we look towards the last tournament that VisionGaming won, it was no easy feat. They went to 7 games against Myth in the final of the VisionGaming Invitational, and you know, it's showing here again that once again there is continuing to be more and more competition popping up here in the Swiss scene, and competition that can very much challenge the top.
Yeah, absolutely. And if there's going to be more opportunities for me to be in this commentary booth, absolutely. I absolutely would love to come back. This is some quality entertainment.
I thought you said you don't want to see that, like, a series like that ever again.
Yeah.
And, you know, quite quickly here, Darren.
Yeah, I am, because as a neutral, I'd absolutely love to come back. You know, it was entertaining across the board.
Okay, let me stop you there. Let me stop you there. Shut up and just say you're here for the money.
What? No, that's never the case at all. I enjoy watching Rocket League. I do it for free in my job, okay? Okay, that is an outrageous comment from you, Hodge.
Well, to get back more on topic, you know, I've obviously seen this VisionGaming roster before in many tournaments, and in the VG Invitational 5. I want to pick out a couple of players, because MaKi and sellt, I mean, I've certainly, just want to say, I've seen, it was difficult to obviously gauge it, but I think on an individual level I've seen some improvement from them, because you know, they just formed back before the last VisionGaming Invitational as a team. They've been as a duo for a while, but they formed with Naish, and you know, they've been at it for a while, Daramus, but now they're starting to really click, it feels. I'm not sure if that's the best series to judge it off, but individually they've definitely improved, and you know, you can also see it in the RLCS results as well. But I can't wait for the future of this VisionGaming team, and to see, hopefully, if they can challenge top teams in this league that have been in the Swiss scene for a while, such as My Insanity, such as Cloud Esports, and you know, see what this team has to offer, because it's going to be certainly, I guess I've lost the words. It's going to be certainly an exciting Ibex Gaming League to go through and see who is going to come out on top at the end of it.
And speaking about the team, we do actually have one of the players now waiting for us. sellt is in the booth, ready for his interview. sellt, how are you doing? Congratulations on the win. It was expected, but I'm sure not in this format, not in the best of 5.
Yeah, we kind of thought it was easy, but we kind of choked, to be honest. I'm confident today. I don't know, I'm like very tired right now. Can't concentrate. Didn't have that much fun playing. I mean, we won, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, you won at the end of the day. You got it over the line, got it over the edge, and that's all that matters. I mean, I was going to ask you if the win was expected, if the series went as expected, but I think you've just answered that for me as well. So you know, I'm going to pivot to more of the league as a whole. You know, the Ibex League. How does it feel as a whole, and you know, the competition that you're up against in it? Maybe, you know, obviously your goal's to win it, but maybe give me like one team in the league who you think is going to be the most difficult to beat.
I would say Cloud. It's probably the best team. With Ixa and Nina. I think they're playing right now. Then there's the team from, I don't know the name right now. But there's one more team that's also very good. So yeah.
So we know there are teams that are pretty solid in this league. Obviously, next week you play Scythe of Seraph. That team ended up winning 3-0 against my Insanity. There was a shock result there.
Yeah.
Will there be any preparations for this? You know, you've got a bit of an underdog story coming along with Scythe of Seraph. Do you want to put a stop to that immediately?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Stupid question. My bad. I'll shut up. It's fine.
Well, I've been told by our producer to stop asking questions and cut the interview short and let sellt go because he, like you said, he's tired. So thank you for joining us here, sellt. Good luck in the rest of your games, and I was going to say I do appreciate you joining us here just for a couple of words. But yeah, good luck in the rest of your games, and I hope you do get some sleep because, like you said, it's you seem pretty tired. So I hope you have a good rest of your day. And in the meantime, here, Daramus, we will wrap things up right here and right now. It's been a pretty nice stream here. It's been more cinema than I expected it to be on all different levels. But you know, I'm not even going to ask you for final thoughts because you said you gave all your thoughts to like earlier on, so I'm not even going to bother. We'll just sign off now. Thank you to everyone for joining us here for this stream, and thank you to the Ibex League for putting on such an incredible tournament in the Swiss scene, continue to bring the Swiss scene to life. But that's been it from us here at Vision Gaming. Remember to look at all the relevant socials to see when we're going to go live next with some epic gameplay, and well, I hope everyone has a good rest of their evening. Good night.